Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream, guys. A little bit of a different time for a live stream. Gonna live stream this afternoon because I just stopped working. I have to drive home, right? From my home office. So, guess it's just right if I begin the live stream a little bit as we go into Assetto Corsa. For a good old change. And today we fixed the point system is back. Found the problem. The problem was that I had updated the game, and the new update's not yet compatible with no hesi. Hey, Neb's Paradise. How you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream. Fix my microphone here. It's kind of moving all around. Let's go for a ride. We are in the good old Skyline GTR R32, the Godzilla. We're driving right now. Hey, Zach. How long? I just started. 1 minute and 49 seconds, man. Literally, I just started live streaming, man. Let me check here if sometimes these buttons do things. No, this car doesn't have anything. Yeah. All right, let's go back inside the car. Oh. Is my graphics pack free? So I don't have a graphics pack. And why is the shifter not shifting? Oh, must have pressed the auto shifter. Yes, that was it. Is it overkill? Well, I'll take that as a compliment. I have been doing both, Isaac. I have been streaming at the in the morning, and whenever I have some free time, like I do today, I live stream in the evening as well. Just about the free time, man. I just finished work, and my wife is gonna take my daughter to some guitar lessons. So I just thought, well, you know what? Let's just start driving a little bit, shall we? Let's warm up by hitting some cars. Thank you, Magnus. Yeah, we're driving our R32 today here. The R32 is a pretty cool car. And this car answers the age-old question. What happens if you're driving a right-hand side car? Well, what happens is I just drive normally because I only see the dashboard. This is a very common question. It's funny that a lot of people will get worried about how am I going to drive a right-hand side car? And why do I have the car in the left-hand side? Well, I'm in America. Can you play with the S60R so it becomes more realistic? I can, but not on this server, man. This server does not have a Volvo S60R, unfortunately. I'm in the No Hesi server, and they don't have one. But I don't have to play with the same car that I'm driving here to be realistic. It's still realistic. And I guarantee if you were here, your eyes are focused on the road. 99% of what your eyes are seeing is like the road, and then everything else peripheral view. And then the gauge cluster is just something you look at sometimes to check your speed, check your RPMs. Your peripheral view looks at the RPM, you know, just like when you're driving a real car. It's all about ergonomics, man. It's about the ergonomics of it and the challenges of having, you know, and building a simulator in your house. Making the buttons work and do all that good stuff. Evie, do I remember you? I remember the name. Yes, I think I do remember the cherries there. Yeah, we're gonna go through a little bit of Assetto Corsa. Hey, Bit Deadly, how you doing, man? Does he have vibrations in the wheel and seat? Yes. So the seat has a butt kicker, and the wheel has force feedback. So it's not vibration, it's force feedback. It doesn't like vibrate. It actually does whatever, you know, the counter like forces of when I'm turning right and all that good stuff. If I crash, you'll see the wheel going kind of crazy. How am I driving the semi-truck like that? I'm not driving a semi-truck. I'm driving the Skyline R32 right now. We are in Japan. Is there a blower motor that works? On the fan, you mean? No, there's no fan here. You see, I am inside my home office. I don't really need an additional air conditioning or a fan working here. Oh yes sir, we are in the R32 Skyline today. Just for a change. I'm pretty good, man. Just coming back from work. Coming back is like I walked from my desk behind me. You've been playing Crew? That's fun, man. Hey, I dropped kick. Hey man, how you doing? How much does it cost? It costs about 700 bucks to build the rig. The game is called Assetto Corsa, and we are playing in the No Hesi server, which is in... This one is in Japan. You can drive in other places. They have LA also. They have LA, they have... I think it's 2 versions of LA? I don't know. Would you rather have a 740 or a Volvo 850R? Oh, I would have the 850R, man. Any day of the week. You see, I wouldn't say I'm younger, but I'm younger than the 740, so I am P80 generation. So my first Volvo was the Volvo 850 Turbo, so I would have the 850 Turbo all the way. How much does traffic feel like real life? Oh, not at all, man. This traffic here is like, if I just drive slowly here and you guys pay attention, nobody's gonna change lanes. Everybody's just stuck in their positions, and there's always like a predictable amount of distance so you can cut traffic. But this is not very realistic. In real life, people would just change lanes. This is the fast lane in Japan, so people would be going faster here, obviously. So it's not very realistic, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's fun. This is more like, have you guys, I don't know, maybe you're younger, but there is a game called Enduro for Atari that you just drive through traffic. Kind of like that. But in modern, we have the point system up there, and you get points as long as you go close to other cars and you don't hit them. So, yeah. Is drifting possible? Yeah, totally. Do you use Content Manager? I do. Yes, Noah, in order to have the mods and everything on Assetto Corsa, you do need the Content Manager working. It's a must. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work. What do you mean? Do they have Europe? They have any place that people build the maps for. I mean, you have tracks in Europe, a lot of tracks, like race tracks and all, but I don't think we have a lot of like open world maps for Europe. What no one cares about UF8GM. You seem to care enough, you're there. Hey, Zerbrush, sorry man, hey buddy. How you doing, man? Call the cops on me, man. Call the cops on me.
7-9 Adam, this is Central BCC. Multiple SWAT units responding code 3 to CP at 127th and Adelaide. Barricade situation.
You're young and you still want the Volvo 480 project car. Oh, the 480, dude, you're a connoisseur. They're rare, especially here in the States. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a 480. I've known them because I'm Brazilian. In Brazil, we did have them in the 90s. But even in Brazil, they were pretty rare. How do you get on servers on Content Manager, Noah? So go to Nohezi. This is where you're going to get the best servers for traffic like this. You got to play SWRBN. What is that, a server? You want the Miata, the Mazda MX-5 Miata, the 1989 one. A good choice. If you could drive one car for the rest of your life, what would that be? I think the Volvo S60R, Philip. I do have the car in my garage, so I think I'll just keep it for the rest of my life. I pretty much love that car. I love the way it drives. I like the interior. What chat are you looking at mostly? All of them. They're all combined together. So the chats just kind of roll up. Like, let me show you. So this is the chat. And everything is together. So YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, everything is here. So I just try, because now I'm driving in a more like complicated environment than the truck. What I try to do is I pick a message and I read randomly. So that's how I do it. I can't choose and I can't read all the messages like I do when I'm live streaming in the morning, when I'm live streaming in the truck. The truck makes it easier for me because I can just live stream, and if I take my eyes off the road for a second here, we're gonna crash. Hey Aviation, welcome back, dude. We're on Assetto Corsa today. This is the car game that I was talking about the other day. Oh, nice, Machiavelli. You have an S60R. What's the color combo you have, man? You had a V50. 2.0 diesel. Nice. This is a shit box. It's funny to hear like somebody's talking about a V50, which is a fairly new car, as a shit box. My graphics card is a 4090. Come to the wide view. Yes, sir. So if you want to see the wide view, go to my channel. Click on the live and you're gonna see the widescreen. There's a live stream that says widescreen. That's the widescreen. You get to see the whole thing, man. You get to see all the way to the rear view mirror over there. Oh, that was a very minor touch. I was trying to find a map, something similar to Shutoku and BeamNG, and there's a map. There is actually Shutoku, Bit Deadly. You can play in Shutoku. In BeamNG. There's a map for Shutoku. The only problem with that map is the guardrails are sticky. Meaning, like, if you barely touch the guardrails, your car is going to stick there. Let's go for a U-turn right here. My little rubber here sometimes come off. Daniel, how did he make this? Daniel, I do have a tutorial on my channel. So if you want to see how I did this, there is a free tutorial. You can check it out. You can watch it, rewatch. Make sure you double tap to like the live stream. It helps a lot. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Space Ape. Yo, Fly Big, when I get my PC, you gotta let me in the streams. Dude, I usually don't do co-streaming, but you're more than welcome to join me on the server here. And get my the rear view mirror there is kind of off. Am I on the right rear view mirror? Let's see, the right, the left, the center. Right now. Moving up or down. It's not quite moving. Why is it not? Oh, I'm not on the window. That's why. Dumb. There we go. Yeah, the rear view mirror was completely off there. I couldn't see the cars when I was cutting up. And the left rear view mirror also is off. There we go. Daniel, check my tutorial, man. You're gonna see it's a lot cheaper than people usually realize. People think it's very expensive. It's basically car parts and wood and a little bit of carpet, metal. This is what it is. And then if you want to get the buttons to work, like I have here, the buttons working, all you need is some Arduinos. Roger Norris, I'm pretty good, man. How about yourself, dude? If you had to pick where you choose, one place to choose to live for the rest of your life. Oh, right here, man. Where I live right now, I love it here. I love Florida, man. I'm planning about building a simulator like that. Do you have any tips? Jordy Hendrick. Yeah, I do have a bunch of tips, man. If you want, you can watch my tutorial. I talk about building a simulator like this. And I talk about how to choose a car, where to buy the parts from, how to get the electronics working. I'm making a tutorial about that. I do have a tutorial about the steering wheel ready. One about the CarPlay over there, which has information about the computer and a bunch of other things. So yeah, check my tutorial, man. Completely free, 45-minute long, and it should be in-depth enough. This game is called Assetto Corsa. What's the top speed on the R32? I think I got to 200 miles an hour nearly one time here. But I think the gear ratio is not ideal. Let's see if I can go faster. It's not going to be easy. This is heavy traffic today, so we're not going to be able to go much faster. Maybe if we go on the white line, but let's see. How do you control your dashboard with Arduinos? A bunch of Arduinos, man. What exactly is an Arduino? I'll show you in a second. Just give me a second. Let me try to go at the max speed. We're doing 170 miles an hour, 180. I'm curious now. What's the top speed here? 189, 90, 92, 93. You can kind of see here. If I don't crash, trying to show you. On the top right-hand corner, there's the speed. 200 miles an hour, 201, 202. We're going to crash. Nope, we didn't. 202. That's pretty much it. And boom. Alright, so let me, I think we broke the wheel, did we? No. We're good. That's how we crash in the game, guys. You go 200 miles an hour and you crash and you walk to tell the story. So what is an Arduino, somebody asked. Alright, so this is a gauge cluster from a BMW. And it works also in the computer, just like this one is. Let me put the gauge cluster here. So just like my gauge cluster from the Volvo works, this one also works. And this is an Arduino. An Arduino is a microcontroller that you can program and put stuff in here. And by stuff, I mean, like, for instance, the CAN bus information about the gauge cluster. So this knows what makes everything move. And then there's an app software called SimHub on the computer. That software will get the game information, speed, RPMs, fuel, whatever you want to know about the game, and then send it over here. All you need to do is power this on the 12 volts, and then you put this, actually you power this, which is the gauge cluster. You power the gauge cluster in 12 volts. Then you put this on the USB, and voila, you have a working gauge cluster, just like I do here. And if you want to learn more, I do have tutorials, and we're gonna make one about the gauge cluster specifically as well. So that's how you get the gauge cluster to work. And every car is different. So unfortunately, I can't give you a recipe saying like, okay, this is how you make any car gauge work, because that's not how it works, unfortunately. Brands did not make it easy. Every car brand developed their own CAN bus code language. And unfortunately, it is what it is. It's very complicated. It takes a lot of steps. But if you build a simulator like I have here, and you try to build with like something that has been done before, like an E60, a Volvo, there are several other gauge clusters that are available out there. You can get the gauge cluster to work. Question, can you make full digital ones? Yes, you can, Xbox. That's another great way to do this. So the way you can tackle this is by, like for instance, I do have another gauge cluster that is just a bezel, a 3D printed bezel. If you watch my latest video on YouTube, the last long video, I show by the end of the video, you'll see the digital gauge cluster that I have. It's not on, but it's there. And then all you have to do, it's a screen, and then you have to turn on SimHub. SimHub has gauge clusters. Let me show you, because it's interesting, because you have the possibility of doing that. So let me see if I avoid crashing and open it up. Does it stall? Yes, Mylene, it does stall if you stall. Let me move this a little up so I don't crash. So let me open up a Volvo gauge cluster from the Volvo S60. The one that I have, the new one, the SPA platform. Where is it? And this Volvo gauge cluster was another Volvo cluster that I made. So it's custom. Where is it? Oh, there it is. This is the Volvo RTI. This. Okay. So on Windows. Alright, so here now is a digital gauge cluster, which I'm gonna make it bigger. If I don't crash before. I don't know if you guys can see it, but here is the Volvo SPA platform gauge cluster. So this one here could be on a screen anywhere. So if I had a screen here instead of the gauge cluster, this could be there. The difference here is that I put some other stuff in here. For instance, I have the temperature for the tires, I have computer load and a bunch of other stuff. Turn the wipers on here. Oh, this car doesn't have wipers. The wipers work actually, but the model on this Skyline doesn't have wipers. So yeah, you can get digital gauge clusters working on the simulator as well. And I made another one. I made a Volvo 850. For those who know the Volvo 850, go back inside. Where's the Volvo 850? Here. This is the Volvo 850 gauge cluster. Make it bigger. And let's put it down. Alright, this is the Volvo 850. If you guys ever seen a Volvo 850 gauge cluster, this is it. And even the turbo works. You see the turbo? Yeah, it's a pretty cool gauge. This is my favorite by far. Bro, just do the blinking. Okay, I can put the turn signal. The mileage works, everything works monthly. There's not a single button here that doesn't work. And the BMW, because I know I said something about the BMW. Yeah, the BMW also works. Yeah, so what you see here is a Volvo 850 Turbo, and I crashed. Can't see very well. Yeah, and I did the swipe also. So let me change the car. This one, and I think I'll put some rain on a lighter traffic. So let's get the Cadillac. Let's put the clear weather. Let's go rainy weather. Let's restart the server. And let's go. What are the other questions? I'm see here. I have a BMW dash setup. Cool, Golf. I have one too. It's in my garage and the gauge cluster is here, but I do have one too. I have a Miata. I don't have a Miata. I built the Miata. The Miata is on my neighbor's. Do you have your wheel mounted? What do you mean? Yes. It was mounted on my Fanatec Golf GTI. And I do have the BMW steering wheel as well that I fixed. It's now a Volvo steering wheel. Obviously, it's much better. Could you mount a boost gauge and work with the sim? Yes, you could, Declan. You could definitely do that and work. Do the danger lights work? Yes. Start the server again here. I forgot to click it. What is this dash? App name. What do you mean? There's SimHub, if that's what you're asking for. And let's get the Cadillac now. I want to drive the Cadillac a little bit. It's one of my favorite cars. Bro, do you do giveaways? I do not. I am planning to do a giveaway when I reach 100,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Danger Lights, does that one work? Yes, everything works here, Mr. Devils. Everything. There's whatever you ask. Does it work? Yes, it does work. There's just no air coming out of here. That's the only thing that doesn't have, and because I don't need it, How did you put it on a Fanatec? I've got mine custom mounted on my G29 via steering rack. Golf GTI, check my YouTube channel. I have a video tutorial on how to install the quick release on your Fanatec. So this is a quick release, a QR2 for Fanatec, and it does work. It has a pedal shifter, all the buttons work, everything works. Pretty easy. Can you join my server, Jorge? Yes, you can. It's the same link, I think. But let me give you the link if by any chance it's not here. Let me give you the link. I did put rain, Jorge, so we're not going to be able to drive together. Let me put here on YouTube. So whoever wants to join, this is the link. I want to try that with a BMW M340i. You can drive with whatever car you want to drive, man. Can you drive a Toyota 86? I don't think there's a Toyota 86 here on this server. Would you ever build a truck sim? No, not a dedicated one. I do drive trucks every morning, but I wouldn't build one. So yeah, see the wipers? Fast, normal, intermittent, stopped, and then just one wipe. Everything. Let's go. Can you join me? Yeah, as I told you, Jorge, there's the link. We are on the Cadillac. Just turn off the traction control. Let's get the points back down here. Does the radio also work? Yes, sir. Everything works, man. The radio works. The buttons work. The everything works. The hazard lights, they give me a hard time for whatever reason. Let me remap them. Unbound. No, that's not the one. Right. Shelf. Then the controls. Lights. I don't know why the hazard lights are always trying to give me a hard time. Like, I think it's only on this game. See? Now it works. It's just on this game. I have no clue why. But there we go. And now we are in the rain. Let's turn off the hazards. We don't need the hazards now. Alright, let's go. I think the rain's a little too hard now. How much did you spend? I spent $700, man. On mine. GTI. Golf GTI. Well, 100 transparency here. I spent $0 because I got the interior. I had wood laying in my garage, but I did make the math. And when I went to the junkyard that I'm partnered with, I did get the receipt, so you can check the receipt. But I did spend $0 on the simulator. But usually when people ask me how much I spent, I say 700 because that's how much you would have spent if you go to a junkyard, pull the parts, and then install it. Pretty dark here. Can't see much. Does the AC also works? The buttons do work. There's no air coming out of there. How do I join the server? I posted a link. Let me put the link on. I don't think I can send the link on TikTok. And I don't think any of my moderators are here now because I usually live stream in the morning. So I don't think I can send it. Try searching on... Not searching and not working the link? I just got it. Let me just check it again. Shared link. And paste. No, Daniel, I'm not planning to add doors. You see, I like the open concept here. I like to have the space. Are those real car parts? Yes. You should have bought a Volvo once. I have 3 Volvos, my friend. Not once, not twice, 3 times. Yeah, I have 3 Volvos, I know. Don't worry about me, and I have the same Volvo in my garage. It's too dark, yeah, I know. Let's put daylight again without the rain. Sorry, fellas. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be raining again. I thought it was going to be a little lighter. I hate that when it rains, it goes so dark. All right. You should also try with the 2025 Volvo XC90. I mean, it's not easy to find an XC90 laying in the junkyard, man. So it's not that easy. Can't just find one laying around. But I like the SPA interior. I do have 2 Volvos SPA. I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8, and I have a 2020 Volvo S60 T5. But I don't know. I don't think I would build a simulator using that interior. If I would choose another car, that would not be it. Thank you guys. Thank you for subscribing. The game is called Assetto Corsa. We're going into the No-Hazy server. With your screen, are you able to put the map from your PC on there? Yes. So I am able to get the map here. But there is a catch, Golf GTI. If I'm playing on an open server or an open map like this one, it doesn't have a start and stop line. I gotta have a start and stop finish line in order for this to draw a map. And then it will work. Otherwise, it won't work because it doesn't know where the map starts and where the map ends. It's a limitation of the sim hub, not my system here necessarily. Server not responding on time, it says. Dude, that's weird, because I did exactly the same that I did, and I'm right here in the server right now. It's joining the server. The server is online. It says status running. I don't know, man. And now we don't have the rain anymore. Thank God. Is it an issue to drive just to rent right-hand sidecars? No. If you were here 5 minutes ago, I was driving a right-hand side car. I was driving an R32 Skyline. Thank you, Haka Kaelis. Thank you, man. Yo, Outcast. I love this car. It sounds so much better than the R32. And yeah, on this one, there is the wiper. So if I use the wiper here, it's just gonna work. The Skyline doesn't have the animation for the wiper, so it's unfortunate. So if it's raining, you can't drive that car. How much your setup costs? Approximately about $700 if you want to build it yourself. You can spend about $700 bucks, $300 in car parts, roughly. If you go to a junkyard called Pick and Pull, you can spend a lot less if you have the parts laying around. Or you can go to, another place that you can source car parts. So that is $300 roughly. And then you'll spend about $400 in carpet, wood, metal. Considering you don't have anything, you might have spare wood in your house. So $700 bucks is the worst case scenario. What wheel do I use? I am using the Fanatec Clubsport DD. And let me make sure that I stop my robot before it goes back to the base. Hey, what did you use to make the dashboard work? I used an Arduino. So here is an Arduino. I know that I get these questions a lot, so I have the BMW gauge cluster here. So this is an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield on top of it. And this is what makes the dashboard work. So essentially this connects to a USB. And then I put 12 volts here, and this will make the gauge cluster work. I was doing so well with my knees. How do you even get the force feedback? Let Nick cook. So the wheelbase, depending on what wheelbase you choose, you can get whatever Newton meters this wheelbase has. I happen to have a Fanatec Clubsport, so it has 12 Newton meters of force. So it's pretty strong. If I'm not careful, I can break my fingers with the steering wheel, which is no bueno, but you gotta be careful. So you gotta use the Arduino Uno or an ESP32. ESP32 also works. Ooh, that guy was not using his turn signal. Do you have a YouTube channel showing a tutorial? Yes, sir, I do. My YouTube channel is the same name as here. And I do have a 45-minute long tutorial. Bro. Oh, missed the question. Let me see. Bro, you should watch the road or else you will crash. Yes, and that is why people ask me in the morning, why do I live stream with a truck? Because, one, when I'm live streaming, I like to answer questions. This is one of the main reasons why I live stream. I am sharing with you guys everything that I learned, so you guys can learn and build one if you want, or just curiosity, and you can build it. So when I'm live streaming a truck in the morning, it's a lot easier. I can read the chat calmly and not crash. When I am driving here and trying to read the chat, I crash a little bit more often. But still have fun nonetheless, like right now. Lewis, that's funny, man. I'm casually chatting and crashing, man. Don't worry. You know, a lot of people will come here and say I suck. I kind of do. That BMW gauge is from an E60. Yes, sir. A guy who makes car edits. Yes, sir. If you check my TikTok, you will see the BMW E60 that I have in my garage. I have a BMW E60 simulator as well that I am working on the electronics. That's why the gauge cluster is here. If you crash, can you just not let go of the wheel to save your fingers? Yes, if I see it's gonna be a very rough crash KM, I usually let go. You'll see me letting go the wheel. Also, why do you need wood, carpet, and metal, Daniel? Well, wood you need because of the structure. Otherwise, unless you bring the whole chassis of the car, you do need a wood. Metal, if you plan to do like I did, I soldered the base, not the base, but the bracket that mounts the Fanatec. It's soldered to a metal bar that goes along the dashboard here. Then carpet, if you want to make it look good, you kind of need a carpet. Or you can bring it from the car, but usually car carpets in the junkyard, they're not ideal. So, you know, kind of need new carpet. I just rather have a brand new one. Smelling good, nice and fresh, instead of an old junkyard one. PC specs. So I'm running a 9950X3D with a 4090. And 64 gigabytes of memory RAM DDR5. Am I Swedish? No, I am an American citizen and I was born in Brazil. Go over 160, you want to see what happens. So the speed will stop at 160, just like in a real car. But as you can see, the traffic here is pretty heavy, so it's either I go on to the side here to go 160 like this, or I cut traffic like I'm doing, because I think it's more fun if I cut traffic. Oh, let me bring down the points again. Oh, I just crashed it. I had 60 million points. That's all right. Is it a car? Yes, it's not a plane, man. If you go to 270, does the speedo top out or keep going? It just tops out. Stops, as you just saw. I think if you were watching the video a second ago, you saw that it just gets to 160 and stops. Do you drive in real life? Yes, I do. I have 4 cars, and I have my driver's license for about 25 years now. I never had a single ticket, not even parking violations. And I'm almost finishing my my airplane pilot license. I'm fly a Cessna 150. That's my car. So you do have a Volvo S60R or the Cadillac CT5P Blackwing. Big difference. Hello everyone. Hello man. Hello Phantom. Oops. Darn it. Are you live on YouTube? Yes, I am. And on Twitch. Also, for what game does the setup work the best? Any game, man. There's no limitations. Any car game that has support for a steering wheel, it will work. Just the same. Normal. It does not make any difference. I, in fact, can even fly on Flight Simulator and have the speed of the airplane show here on the speedometer. It doesn't matter. I agree with you, man. The BMX, I do agree with you, man. However, I am a big fan of the Cadillac CT5, so it's a tough one, but I do agree. It really is better. Do you play Forza Horizon? I do sometimes, yes. I do have Forza Horizon here. It works on the simulator. But I don't play very often because I can't move the camera freely and fix it like I can here. So you can see that it kind of looks like everything is in the right place, the right size and all. Unfortunately, Forza Horizon does not give you that freedom. Would Audi A4 work? Yes. Any car interior would work if you follow my tutorial. Anything would work. Please stop spamming, whoever is spamming. You're making me making it hard for me to read the questions, including yours. So don't spam. Flight Simulator is great. Yes, it is great. Forza is also great. I like Forza. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I like cars, and sometimes you just want to go on an arcade, right? There's a mod for it? I haven't found it. So if you know that mod, just tell me, please. How do you change the camera in that car? I have a couple of Volvos myself, a 2001 V70 T5 with a factory 5-speed manual. A factory delivery. Oh, that's awesome, man. And a 5-speed, that's rare. What about Gran Turismo 7? Do you play it? I can't play it. It's not available for PC. Only PlayStation. Those bastards. Were you the guy that was playing with the trucks? Remember me? I was the guy that was like, why are you popping? I don't remember you quite, to be very honest. I follow back, but I did read your message. Please don't spam it anymore. It's complicated because you're sending a big message. I'm trying to drive, read the questions, answer them, and you keep asking, and then it just moves my chat super fast. I hate the wiring for my dash. How did you do your wiring, Golf? Because I'm using only USB here, so it's not even that complicated. Jelly Ben, how you doing, dude? Oh yeah, man. You know, lately I've been like, you know what? What the heck? I'll just say the names. Sorry to bother. No bother, Richie. I'm playing Assetto Corsa. What's better, Gran Turismo or Assetto Corsa? Adam B. Oh, they're different purposes, man. But I am a big fan of Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa allows you to have so many possibilities. The game is like 11 years old now. And look, everything you see here right now is are mods. Like the car I'm driving is a mod. The track I'm driving is a mod. The weather pattern is a mod. The traffic is a mod. Like the wipers, that's not even included in the original game. They did not have rain in the original. So Assetto Corsa is very versatile. You can drive an F1 car. You can drive a Cadillac. You can drive whatever, man. So I do prefer Assetto Corsa. Nothing against Gran Turismo, but Assetto Corsa is just better. Do you just hope the car you're using has 7K redline? That's a great question, Nobi. newbie. No, so the way it works is it's calibrated. So it doesn't matter how many RPMs the car has. My gauge cluster will always have the red line in the right place. So what I do is, the game always knows what is the red line of each car. So then it knows how many RPMs my car has. It just does the math and it works. So if I'm driving a truck, 2,000 RPMs is red line. If I'm driving an F1 car, it's like, I don't know, 15,000 RPMs. So 15,000 is going to show like 7,000 RPMs. So it doesn't matter. The number is going to be wrong, but the place where the needle is always right. Let me see other questions. Mine has 2 Arduinos, and I'm also running 2 CAN bus boards and a bit of a pain, but it worked. Oh, that's awesome, man. So you're doing Golf GTI. You're using CAN bus for even the buttons? Because I'm not using CAN bus for the buttons. I'm using Arduinos for the buttons. Does the clutch have a biting point? It doesn't, man. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a biting point. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Can you pull a map for the screen on your dash that shows the map of the game? No, I can't move things out of the game. It needs to stay within the game if it's the map in the game. But if I'm driving in Nordschleife, for instance, I can put the map here. Because SimHub can draw a map of a track. It can't draw a map of a city because it doesn't have a start and finish line. We can go to Nordschleife in a few minutes, a little later, and then you'll see the track. You have so many questions. I'm trying the best I can to answer, man. What's my best score in No Hezzy, bro? Freddy Gamey. My best score is 1,008,000,000 points. And I'm still like super far in the rank. Can I please follow you, Joshua? I cannot. I can't even, touch my phone right now because I'm driving. I love ETS2. I like ETS2. I will live stream it tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Florida time. Does the Assetto Corsa Competizione have got rain in vanilla? Yes. Assetto Corsa Competizione does, not Assetto Corsa normal. What's my wheelbase? Eddy 24. It's a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters of force. Golf GTI. I'm currently working on getting the buttons working, but I have separate radio and hardly any buttons. Okay, gotcha. If you're struggling to get the buttons to work, go Arduino, man. You're gonna love it. Take the V70R to Nordschleife. I can take the S60R. I don't have a V70R model here. Do you have a license? Yes, a car license for 25 years, and I'm almost ready with my pilot's license. Is your speedo calibrated to your game? Yes, Jack. You can kind of see the speed I'm driving right now. Let me get the CarPlay up. So you see the 100 miles on the top right corner, the little round circle. Now look at the speedometer. They are always going to match. And that is the PC information that I have. So I'm running 94 frames per second right now on my triple 4K TV. So in case you guys are wondering, I do have a triple TV here. So I do have almost 180 degrees field of view. Can you play Crew Motorsport 2? I can't because I don't have the game, but I could if I had the game. Thank you for watching on my TikTok and YouTube, man. Thank you. Merging dangerously through traffic in the game while reading chats. I can't touch my phone while I'm driving. See? Don't use your phones while driving, kids. Yeah, but it's tough to get, to read the chat and drive at the same time. I'm like 240 million points right now, but if I make, the smallest mistake, I'm going to reset because there's only 2 chances. What car am I driving? I'm driving the Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. It says right there on the bottom left corner of the gauge cluster, you're going to see the name of the car. Yeah, I recreated CarPlay. I'm glad you noticed. And I do have a tutorial and you can download it. It's for free on my YouTube channel. Is your rear fog light actually on? Nice that you caught that, the BMX. So no, what I did is I changed that light will turn on whenever the light is on, not just the fog light, but if the light is on, like right now it's off, it's off. Now I'm gonna turn it on, it's on. Can we get to McDonald's? I'd love to. Can you smack the other cars to the wall? You could. I don't see the advantage, but yes, you can. Where does the mileage come from? So Eric, the mileage is just calculating. So essentially what it's doing, it's the gauge cluster knows it's at what, 120 miles an hour right now, and the time that is running at that speed. So essentially it will just do that and add the miles as I drive. Can you drive a Lamborghini Huracan? Yes, I could. I don't really like supercars. I prefer regular cars. Just a preference thing. Corsa 5. With this setup would literally be immersive. Yes, it is very immersive. The only problem with Forza Horizon 5 is that I can't change the camera location. So I can't make it look like this. It looks good, but it doesn't look this good. Does it feel like I'm driving a real car? Yes. Just don't have the G-forces and the fears associated with driving fast on a highway, cutting cars at 100 and some miles an hour. So guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. That helps a lot the channel. I do have a tutorial on my channel and you can watch it and learn how to build one. Hello, how can I delete the numbers and name? What do you mean? On the game? There's a button, I don't remember which one is it, and then you can press and the names of the drivers will disappear, but I don't know if that's what you're asking. Feels like my friend is driving me to work. Yeah, we're going to work. Actually coming back from work. I'm taking you guys home because I just stopped working in my home office and I decided to commute. What is this game called? It's called Assetto Corsa for PC. Get a belt tensioner. For the seatbelt? Yeah, I thought about that. That's actually in the plans. Can you drift through traffic? If I was capable enough, I could. Yeah, but I don't know how to drift. I suck at drifting. I look like a fly having a stroke. Ooh, I crashed. It was so good. I was over 600 million points. It was so... It's barely touch. Where's the truck simulator? It's here. This is the same simulator. Can you show us your car? Yeah. That is the Cadillac TT5D Blackwing. Beautiful car. I'm actually thinking about selling one of my Volvos and buying a Cadillac CT5. I think this car is pretty. There you go. So yeah, let me go back inside the car. Put back here, because sometimes I change the camera and I'm like facing the front and it gets complicated. Why not just build a real car? It seems like you have a lot of money into this. I don't have a lot of money into this. It's only $700 in car parts. I do have a lot of money in my simulator, but I'm a content creator. If I would build a car, I would be fighting with Tavarish, and I'm in another niche of content creation, Turbo Camaro. And I do have my car in my garage, and it's pretty good. I have 4 cars. 3 of them are Volvos, and I don't want to, you know... I mean, I am working on my real car, my real Volvo S60R. But I really want a simulator, because I can't do this with my real car. I can't just drive in Japan. Just come here and pull the handbrake and kind of crash into the parking lot like this. And not care. What's the oldest game have you played on this setup? Ever tried retro stuff? Yeah. So the oldest game was a NASCAR from 1992. And it worked. What are my PC specs? 9950X3D with a 4090. Did you see Forza 6 is coming? Yes. Yes, Forza 6 is coming to Japan. That's going to be fun. What country do you live in? I am in America. In Florida. Does it not have brake noises? That's a good question. I never noticed that there's no skid mark noises, the bot. That is true. I think, well, one thing could be because this, so the game will always mimic the real car. So if the car has ABS, it'll have ABS. And ABS doesn't really make the squealing sound. You know what Holdens are? Yes, I do. And a fun fact, I'm Brazilian, so one of our cars was called Omega, and that was a Commodore Holden that was just rebranded by Chevrolet, called Omega in 2001. But I do know what Holdens are, and they are from Australia. Bro, try some VR. Yeah, I do have a VR headset. It's not nearly as realistic as this Nobi. Sorry to say, man. And it's heavy, it gets hot, and no. Honestly, it takes up a lot of space. That was my original idea for a simulator. It does, Freddy. Unfortunately, it does, but I think it's a worthy compromise. And if you watch my last long video on YouTube, you will notice that I still have plenty of space around. My house comes with a what they call the in-law suite, and this is where my office is. I do have plenty of space, so I'm not, worried about that. Prima, why Volvo? Well, why not? They're amazing cars. They're fast. They're reliable. They're safe. They're comfortable. And I love Volvos. I've owned 9 Volvos in my life, and I do have 3 Volvos right now. Brasil, Inês. E aí, beleza, Inês? Tudo certo aí? You have a Omega in the UK, Great Britain. Yes, and I think it's a different car in Great Britain. The one that we call Omega, the original one, was called Senator in the UK. And it was Opel Senator. That's the car that we called Omega. The car you guys call Omega, we never got in Brazil. And I think if we had it in Brazil, it was the Vectra in Brazil. But I'm not sure about that one. But the Omega is called Senator in the UK, in Great Britain. Fancy NK1, go to sleep because it seems like you have been streaming a long day. No, I just started, man. Not just started. I started about an hour ago. I was working. Does this game make you drive like this regularly? No, quite the opposite, Brandon. So by driving crazy in a simulator, you get things out of your system and you drive normal in real life. So I have no urge to race or go fast. I just drive normal. And a fun fact about me, I do have my driver's license for 25 years and I never had a single ticket. Not even parking violations. Can you press stuff on the CarPlay? So the screen is not touch screen. In my car, I did put one that is touch screen so I can press it, but I didn't put one here. But I can change the screens, yes. And you can download it if you want. It's on my channel. Are you from Brazil? Yes, I am, Louis. I am Brazilian born, and I live in America for about 10 years now, in the United States of America. How did you build this setup? I need it. So, Crazy, Gabe, you can find a tutorial on my channel. You'll see everything there is to know about it. Bro driving a fake car inside of a real car. Yeah, I would call bro driving a game with a real car. Not a fake car. Come on, it's a game. You don't get to a pilot when they're training on their Airbus simulator. Oh, bro is flying a fake plane in a real, plane. It's a simulator, man. It's a game. What wheelbase do you have? I have a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Nm of force feedback. Reckless driving is only good in games. 1000% atomic sneeze. And you know what? The problem with driving like this in real life, especially cutting traffic that some douche people like to do, is that it's not about the skill. You can have all the skill in the world. You can be the best swimmer in the world. People will do crazy stuff. People will change lanes with no warning. And your luck will run out. So it's just a matter of time So don't do that. Buy a simulator. You want to be that guy that drives around, cuts traffic, you know. Are you in a hurry? Plan your day better, man. Oh, I'm in a hurry. I'm late to work. Yeah, plan your day, dude. Leave your house a little bit earlier. Don't be that guy. What's the fastest car Volvo made right now? Yusuf, I think that's a good question. So the Polestar, I think, is the fastest one. I do have a very fast Volvo. I don't know if it's the fastest one. I have a Volvo S60R 2022, and this Volvo does 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. And it's the last year before they put the limiter, the speed limiter. I think it's 250 kilometers an hour now, or something like that. 120 miles. But I said this in the morning. My opinion is no car should go above 100 miles an hour on a public road, period. I don't care what you have to say. There's no reasonable, reason why would you want to go above 100 miles an hour. Love the Spaceball. Dude, I love the Spaceball as well, man. I do have in my real car, and I love it. What's my dream car, Atomic Breeze? I'd say right now, this one, the Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. And I'm thinking about buying one as my next car. I'm not one to dream about supercars, if that's what you're asking me. I don't like Lamborghinis, Ferraris. I do admire them. I think they're pretty awesome, but I don't plan or dream about them. Please, what game is this? Arthur, it's called Assetto Corsa. Am I a Senna fan? Dude, I grew up watching that guy race, man. Ooh, too soon. Yeah, so I grew up watching Ayrton Senna, man. And every Brazilian that was born and alive in 1994 knows exactly what they were doing in May 1st, 1994, the day Ayrton Senna died. Everybody. That's why I play GTA. Yeah, man, GTA 5 is a fun game. I love GTA 5. Polestar S90. I don't think the S90 would be the fastest because the same engine the S90 has, the S60 has. So it's the same T8 engine. So because S60s are lighter, then obviously the fastest one would be the S60. You have the S60 T6. Opa, falo português sim, mano. E você? E aonde que você é? Ganastia TV. To be honest, if I saw someone driving like that and having a casual conversation, I would go crazy. Me too. I wouldn't be in that car. Does the fuel gauge work? Yes. Every single thing you see here, it works. There's the temperature, for instance. The temperature it's showing is my CPU temperature, and it's in... I know it says Fahrenheit, but it's in Celsius. So it's 71 Celsius. That's my CPU temperature. You can see it right here right now. It says 72 right now, but it takes long to change. Any variation will show. See, now it's 71. It shows 70. There is a variation there. Because cars don't change temperatures like in a split second like temperature does. Did you build it yourself? Yes, sir, I did. And I do have a tutorial on my channel. Where's the destination? Oh, today we're just driving around. I think I'm going to go into Nordschleife a little bit. We're going to drive into a track. I like the track. And we're crashing. Top score. My top score is 1,008,000,000 points. My dream car is a muscle car. Which one, Atomic? There's a difference between making crazy cuts and smoothly swimming. There is not, E90. Sorry to say, man. But I do not agree with you. You can call it smoothly swimming. I call it reckless driving. And eventually, there's going to be an oil spill in the road. Some crazy driver is going to drop some cargo that you're not going to see. You're not going to have time to smoothly swim around. And you're going to crash. You're going to hurt somebody or yourself. So don't do that. There is no smoothly swimming. There's only reckless driving on the public roads. Don't do that. Buy a simulator, man. They're cheap now. Am I a Brazilian boomer? No, man. I'm a millennial. I'm 43 years old. The white beard might fool you guys, but I am not that old. I'm old, but not that old. S65 AMG V12 twin turbo. Oh, you've got taste, man. Oh, can you see that car there on my blind spot? What upgrade would you like to make to this setup? Nothing fancy. Right now, the simplest one I think I would do is the seatbelt tensioner. But the best one is having motion one day. I would love to have motion, like full motion. The Volvo State Concept 2014 would have been a cool one. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, the concept. But concepts are always cooler, man. Can you tell us a joke? No, I'm a dad. I only know dad jokes, and they're usually pretty bad. Is the goal to race, or could you literally sit and drive as fast as you were on an actual road? So, Aspine Cone, it depends on what you want to do on the day. So I'm going to go to a track once we get to the pits. Right now, you see the points here, the point system. The purpose is to get as much points as you can without hitting the car. So in order to get more points, what you have to do is go as close as possible. You get more points if you do that. And swim around. Like if you go through several lanes, the smoother the swimming here, the best the points are going to be. That is your purpose. And there is a rank on the server. You get certified if you go above a certain number. And so it is a very serious game for some people. I'm not one of those. I just cut here when I'm commuting back from my home office. And my best point, although seems a very big number, 1,008,000,000 points, I'm not even still, I think I'm not even around the best 10,000 players on the server. What car am I driving? Right on the bottom left corner of my gauge cluster, there is the name of the car. The Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. What shifter did you make to look like the Volvo one? So this is an actual Volvo one. Sorry. You thought it was a real car for a second. Thank you, man. Don't forget to double tap to like the live stream and subscribe if you like it. Or don't. I'm just saying because, you know, trying to grow my channel. Ah, man. Gonna have to pay for that. How many other creators have you directly helped with these kind of setups? Nothing fancy. I've helped at least 5 of them. There's one that we've been talking a lot, and he is a great content creator. He's been streaming a lot. His name is Slow Lane Productions. He's building a Honda Civic right now. And on my Discord, we do talk about the builds. We talk about techniques. There's some people there that are a lot smarter than me, and they know how to get other gauge clusters working. So people usually go there to trade information, and you know, I help as much as I can. I don't know everything, and you know, I'm willing to learn and help. Hey Cody B, how you doing, man? I was just talking about Slow Lane Productions. Oh, I think the server just crashed. Pretty clear roads now. Let's go as fast as we can then. Do you have 3 pedals? Yes, I do. I think the server just went offline. How did you make the odometer? Is the display connected to an Arduino? Yes, sir. So as we're driving here at 100 and some miles an hour, this is a BMW gauge cluster. And yes, so as you can see here, this is the Arduino Uno, and there is a CAN bus shield on top of it. So all you have to do is connect 12 volts here, connect this USB to the computer, and then to SimHub, and this will work on the game. And in fact, this one is programmed, it's ready to go. It's for my BMW E60 that I have in my garage. What is this game called? The game is called Assetto Corsa for PC. Finishing up work? Oh man, nice. Yeah, I just finished working too, and I was doing like some commute back home. And now the server just crashed, I think. No hesi. Because there's no traffic. And we are maxed out. What speed are we at? 205 miles an hour. On the top right, you can see the speed. Oh, nice, Bandier. Thank you, Tom D. Hope. Hold on, guys. We went for a little bit of a ride there. We're gonna go back to the pits, and then we're gonna go to Nordschleife. Well, especially now that the server just crashed. Do a 0 to 60. Let's do it. So let's go. Let's see. Let's put the pedal camera, and traction control is off. So try not to spin. Oh, 60 was pretty fast. That's funny. It's one of the first times. I don't think I remember last time the server crashed. You guys should check the it's Cody. He's in the chat, and he is another YouTuber. Somebody was asking about YouTubers and content creators. I didn't help him build the simulator. He's got his own awesome simulator, but you should check him out. As we are close to the pits, I think. I don't know. Let's see. Look, Ma, no hands. Yeah, we're gonna go to Nordschleife. Let's go. We don't have to go to the pits to go to Nordschleife. You can just go. Let's go to the Nordschleife. I want to go into the Nohesi server because I want to drive their firm swap. I want to drive the Honda Civic. I like the Honda Civic. Thank you, RK. Go to sideswipe a barrier 200 miles an hour. That's why we're on a simulator, man. Exactly, nothing fancy. Is it possible to use Arduinos for the pedals? Yes, Jack. In fact, some people prefer to use the original pedals. And then you can just use an Arduino and build a, you know, just like a joystick. Okay, I started the server, didn't I? It's still loading. Oh, I loaded the wrong one. I want Nordschleife. Oh, I think the servers are all down. Let's see if the public stuff is working. Still gamers, what's the name of this simulator? It doesn't have a name per se. It's a Volvo. Let's see here. Well, they're online. That's weird. Oh, there you go. Now it's back. Yeah, I want to use my server because then I don't have crazy dudes just trying to knock me out of the racetrack. Success. Okay, now it's working. Did you not want to use the original Volvo pedals, Jack? Man, to be honest, I don't think there's any benefit to it. It's a lot of work, and Moza sent me these pedals, so I'm happy with them. You know, I can't complain about it. Still spawning. There is one V70R in auction here in Finland. Really cool gray with the orange. Oh, yes, the orange. This is the orange he's talking about. This is called Atacama. The Atacama interior was available on the Volvo S60R as well. And that was the best color to have. There were 3 colors for Volvo S60Rs. The Atacama, the Nordcap and the Gobi. Gobi was the what's the name? It's like a tan color. And then you had the Atacama, which is the orange, and Nordcap is a very dark blue. Plane runner. I just started, man. No, I started an hour ago. I'm loading the server here, and it's spawning. It does. Does your miles move? Yes, Bet Karma, they do. Yeah, I know it looks brown in the camera, but it looks orange in real life. Oh, don't worry, Aviation. Thank you for joining, man. Oh, yeah, that's true. You're in Europe. I'm loading the server, the Norch Life. I loaded the wrong one. Let's see. Yeah, it's still loading. Come on. It's a shell from a V70 or S60, Liam. It's the same car. Literally the same car. Ah, come on, come on. Because I want to drive with my Honda Civic. Yeah, it's not available here. There's only cars that I don't like. Well, there's a Porsche 911 that could be fun. Yeah, let's go with the Porsche 911 then. Seems like it's taking forever to go on the private server. Yeah, Green Life, I agree, man. I like the old, early 2000s cars. So we're loading in the green hell. Now you're going to see the map is going to work. And that is because the map, like I said, it needs a start and finish line to be able to work. And we have somebody spamming my chat. Don't do that. All right, there we go. We're in the track. Let's go for a lap. Really, that's why I like my private servers. They don't I can put no rain, because rain in Nordschleife, it's just annoying. So I'm gonna fix my camera. And there's people here that are like this, but they want to drift. Go to a drift server. I think I need to go a little back. Sampo, yeah, don't pay, don't listen to those weird people that come here and say, oh, I'm going to give you 10,000, whatever. There you go. And I can fix my rear view mirror. So you can see the rear view mirror here is not pointing the right way. I can press the rear view mirror button, and there is one here. Let me show you guys. I love this, because this is the kind of geek stuff that I do sometimes that make me giggle to myself, and I need to show you guys, because otherwise, what's the point of it, right? So, see, there's a rear view mirror button here. I can press this button here, and I can fix the rear view mirrors. Just watch. I'm going to press the button, and now I have the buttons here in the back of the steering wheel, so they're D-pad, directional pads. And I can just move it when I click on the right window. There you go. And now I can move it. See? I love this. And I can fix the side mirrors as well. I just have to press again, and then I fix. Let me show you on the camera. So here, and then go to the side. Now I'm fixing that mirror over there. I know, a little bit of a nerdy thing, but I mean, why not? Ah, come on. This one is paddle shifter. That's why I hate, not being able to go to the servers that I like to go. So let's take the other steering wheel. Can you play songs from there? Yes, I can. All right. Change the steering wheel. Move the camera a little closer here. All right. There we go. So whenever I need paddle shifters, I change the steering wheel. Get the wipers on. A little higher here. There we go. Move the seat. Oh. Oh, the force feedback stopped because I just changed the steering wheel? Really? Yeah, we're gonna have to reload the server. Annoying. Yeah, force feedback's not working. Come on. Is that a BMW wheel? Yes, it is. I just fixed it. Yeah, I'll have to reload. The force feedback's not working. It's not nearly as, you know, nice. And yeah, no force feedback's so hard. But I'll go a little bit. It's kind of all over the road there. It's hard to pass people like this because they're all over the road and it's... You never know what they're gonna do. He's gonna fly off the crest. Just watch. It didn't. Usually people come here and just fly. Let's see how clean he's gonna be. Pretty clean. Didn't try to knock me off the road. Where'd you get all that stuff? At the junkyard? Oh, dude. Easy there, Tiger. You have to slow down for this turn. You guys can find a tutorial on my channel, in case you're wondering. Lawnmower. This car is very fast, and it's faster than the other Porsche that they had in the server. But it's so disorienting to drive with no force feedback. Let me try to restart it. Let's go back to the pits. Just stop and start it again. See if it really needs to go off. So it is doing the force feedback thing. Yes, I think it's back. No, it's not back. God dang it. Let's restart. Maybe my server will be on now. Yep. Okay. Whatever. Let's go back to the Porsche. The live description is wrong. What does it say? I think I did put Assetto Corsa. What car do you drive in real life, Luna? I have 4 cars in real life. Depending on the day, I drive something different. So I have the same car as you see here, a Volvo S60R 2005 in 6-speed manual transmission. I do have a Volvo S60 T5 2020, and I have a Volvo S60 T8 2022. And my wife drives the 2024 Kia Carnival Prestige Hybrid that we bought just a few months ago. For free? No, Finn. No, you gotta pay for the parts. Well, at least not raining anymore. But we have force feedback. There we go. I can feel it. And it's pretty heavy. There we go. Now it's much better. We have a Mercedes trying to pass me. He's gonna pass. Let's see if he's gonna fly. No, he knows how to drive. Oh, that's good. So you like Volvos? Yes, sir. I do like Volvos. I guess that's a a little bias that I have. I love Volvos, man. Massively underrated. And that was the one going off the road here. So they're massively underrated, but super fun to drive, comfortable, safe. Much better with the force feedback. Let's try to catch up with that Mercedes. I think it's a C63 AMG. Switch to manual, Ashy. I'm doing manual, man. Have you ever seen pedal shifters? You can't change the pedal shifter car with an H pattern, man. So tell me you don't know the simulator without saying it. See? Paddle shifters, dude. And now we have force feedback. So much better. Yes, I got paddle shifters. This is a BMW steering wheel with paddle shifters. Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to drift as well. I don't know how to drift. I do admit that. I can drive, but I don't know how to drift. Bro, he's playing 24/7. I just started live streaming an hour ago. The game is called Assetto Corsa for PC. Oh no, we had a server. You guys saw that? I was doing an inside and then he just glitched. Dude, so cool. Hi, dog. Dude. Damn. Sorry, man. And he waited for me. That's so cool. Yeah, there is good people in the server, so I take my words back. And he's showing up right now. Day tree is. Yes, sir, I found it at the junkyard. There's junkyards called Pick and Pull nearby. A little bit. Ooh, almost lost there. And yes, I pulled the parts from a Volvo at the junkyard. You can watch my videos. I have a tutorial on my channel. A very detailed tutorial, by the way. And in there you can find the junkyard, the car parts. The car I'm using is a Porsche GT3 911, I think. It's on the bottom left corner of my gauge cluster. I had to slow down. What's my best time? On this car, I haven't done a lap yet. First time driving this car. And the best time depends a lot on what car you're driving. Like on Assetto Corsa, it's 6 minutes and 20 seconds. On Assetto Corsa Competizione, the GT3 one, so it's very comparable. I drive the Aston Martin, so, and this is the Touristation, I don't know how to speak German, but this is the tourist layout. So you'll see that at the rear straight, it'll end. Slowing down too much here. He's faster. I know he can go faster. Woo. Yes, so I'm using arduinos to power the gauge cluster. I hate that. I just mapped the... I don't know why this game doesn't get the hazards to work properly every time. Nice, man. Let's go for another lap. Oh, he's coming. Nice. Is Assetto realistic or GT7? I think Assetto is a little better than GT7 for realism. Is there no way you can pull the miles in the game? Yes, there is, and you can see it is doing that. I'm not using any other, it's the miles going up. Does your GPS go in and out? Yes, so as you go faster, it'll zoom out. As you go slower, it'll zoom in, kind of like in real life. That's a setting. You can change that if you want. I like that setting though. I think it makes it more realistic. All right, let's go. Which country are you from, brother? I am from Brazil originally. I was born in Brazil, and I live here in Tampa Bay area in the United States. Venezuela? No, man, I'm from Brazil. How much was my setup? About $700 in car parts and hardware. It was too close to there. Yeah, he's coming right behind me. Not too close, but he's coming. He's waiting for any mistake, which is very common. I'm not a very consistent driver. I can be fast, but I'm not a very consistent driver. Like if I go for a race, I can do a few laps, but I'll always make a mistake. Especially because I don't think I can keep the concentration long enough, especially when I'm live streaming, but even offline. What time is it over there? So the clock says 6:48 p.m. So it's late afternoon, just almost night. Hello. Hello, Leo. Much. I didn't have to slow down that much there. I need to get used to the gearbox on this car. I haven't yet. Does your radio setup work like normal? Yes. So the radio, CD, FM, AM, everything works. And Bluetooth comes from the computer if I want to hear the audio from the computer. You need a bigger top end speed on that cluster. Especially when I'm driving a Porsche GT3, man. I do. 260 kilometers an hour is not bad by any means. But, yeah. So, when I need a faster speedometer, what I do is I change to my digital gauge cluster. Then I can have any speed that I want. What about heating? No, man, I live in Florida, dude. Do not need heating. Florida does that for me. And the carousel. Right, let's go. We're doing 24 seconds better than the last lap, which is pretty darn good. Oh, and I need to pay attention. What's the car mod? So I'm using No Hesi server. So the 911 is from their server. It's a 911 GT3. I don't know if it's DRS. Yes, it's DRS. The 992. Is there force feedback? Yes, sir. 12 Newton meters of force feedback on the steering wheel, and it's pretty heavy on this car, if I may say so. I was driving the Cadillac, and it was much lighter. How does this setup fit in your house? Pretty well, man. You're on YouTube, so you can watch my last video on my channel, the long video, and you'll see that it's in my home office. I do go very much in detail about everything about my setup. How we do the streaming, how does it work, how does it look. I love this part of the circuit. That's my favorite part of Nordschleife. Man. Let's go. Ooh, too early. The GPS, yeah. Yeah, my Volvo steering wheel, you notice? Yeah, it was a BMW steering wheel that I fixed. It's made my turn signal stop working. As soon as I plugged it in the first time, turn signal stopped. All right, 30 seconds. Let's, come on, 30. Oh man, 6 minutes, 5 seconds, 79. Awesome, that was a pretty good lap. That was a pretty good lap. What's the actual wheel? So the wheelbase is a Fanatec Clubsport DD. I'm using a paddle shifter. So it's paddle shifter. Oh, Detrius is here. It must have left the lap. So when you drive a paddle shifter car, it doesn't, the H pattern doesn't do anything. So you need to use the paddle shifter. That's why I changed my steering wheel, because the Volvo one doesn't have one. Do you have 3 pedals? Yes. Although now, because I'm using the paddle shifter, I'm using only 2. I'm using the brake and the accelerator. Why do you have a BMW wheel? Why not? I need a paddle shifter. He likes to drift. Just because I don't know how to drift. Dutchman, thank you, man. Yeah, I live stream every morning, man. I don't usually live stream in the end of the day, but today I just felt like commuting back from my office. I work from home, by the way. So it's me and Detrius here. Cool guy. Drives well, he knows how to drift. So I'm driving in the Assetto Corsa, no seatbelt. Shoot, Coco Felon. That's a tough part of the track, as the car tends to try to fly, so he has to slow down there. Oh, this is not a 2003. This is 2010, I think. There's another Porsche. Assetto Corsa is a chameleon. Yeah, and the reason why it looks different for everybody is that it's so versatile. Everybody can play whatever they want, and there's so many mods and so many cool things about the Assetto Corsa. So, Zen, do you want me to help you on your DC server? What is it? Oh, Discord? What, something happening there on my server? Makoto usually helps me there. I'm trying to read the chat, and that is very hard, guys. Sorry. I'm no Jeremy Clarkson. I passed him. But I'm gonna let him go again, because I prefer to be behind him, so you guys can see some movement. You don't need seatbelt when you have confidence. Only on a simulator. How much do I pay for something like this? $700 in car parts and hardware for building the wood, metal, carpet, all the good stuff to make it work. Arduinos as well. Obviously, I'm not talking about the PC. I'm not talking about the TV. And I'm not talking about the wheelbase. Wheelbases are very... they vary a lot. You can buy a wheelbase for $300, a R3. Oh, I gotta change gears, I forget that. Or you can buy a semi-cube for $2,000. So it depends on what you want to spend. So that's why usually when people ask me how much did you spend, I always say $700, because $700 is how much you need to spend to build something similar to what I have here. If you would have a sim, it would be a Volkswagen Passat B5. Yeah, those are cool too. In the morning, there was somebody that wanted to build one. Put the CarPlay for a minute. In game, I'm on the bottom left. You find the car that I'm driving. It's the Porsche 911 GT3 RS 992. Starting to rain again. Can you have the camera set up behind the headrest? It'll look better with the steering wheel. Yes, you could, but I don't think the overall looks better. I've tried several ways to have the camera. This is not the best way to have it. Oh yeah, it's me, Shadow. Yeah, I do remember you. You're probably looking at well over 1,500 if you include the PC and everything. Yes, you're looking at above that, but you got to think that people usually that are into sim racing, they have the PC already and the monitor, at least one PC and one monitor, right? So you're not going to spend that much money. It's starting to get slippery. Do you have a step-by-step tutorial? Yes, I do. It's on my YouTube channel. You can find it on my channel, same name as here, if you are on TikTok. So it's only 3 channels in your DC server. No, you gotta first click and say where you came from. Oh, he crashed. Are you on his Neil filter? On I am on. I forgot the name of the guy. What's the name of the guy? Where's my pure? Pure config. No, not pure config. I'm on mVision. mVision 1.25. I think I'm on an old one. How are you driving and reading the messages at the same time? Thank you, man. They're right here on the left. Let me show you since we stopped. This is the messages. You guys are here, and I do have a triple TV here. It's been a while since I showed. Yeah, wow. Bro, is that a BMW wheel with a Volvo logo on it? Yes, DT, I fixed it, man. Yeah, the windshield wipers work as well, so you can do the one, the intermittent, the slow, the normal, and yeah, the fast. Datris is here? Oh, so you're here. I thought you were just randomly on the server, and I was just having fun following you. Oh, Datris has his own filter? Well, I can check it out later. Let's go. Let's change the tires, though, because I think the tires are dry tires. Yeah, wet. The wet tires are gonna help a little bit. Can you say hi to me? Hi, Joshua Keats. And where are you, Arthur? Hello, Arthur. Sorry, I didn't say hello to you, man. Are you on the server as well? Who else is here? They choose Jack. I don't know who Jack is. Oh, thank you. You can do that now, Detrius? You can get rid of the rain? Let's go back to the pits and get rid of this wet tire then. Ah. I didn't know that. You guys are too advanced for me. Oh, shit. I clicked the wrong button. See, I'm old. I clicked to get out the server. Holy cow, man. I didn't know. Well, nice to meet you, Datris. That's power, man. You can turn the rain on and off. That's God power. Well, nice to meet you, man. And the old dude here just clicked exit instead of pits to change the tires. Oh, man. English is not Englishing. Don't worry, man. Sometimes that happens to me as well. Get a BMW in the game. I like the Porsche. If I have to choose a BMW or a Porsche, I'll take the Porsche. Let's go. I was gonna say, Datris, you should be banned from Nordschleife because you were drifting. You're on a Viper now. Nice. Did you guys already install that thing that you're gonna allow people to change cars inside the server without having to exit? I don't know how to drift, so I'm not gonna even try. I don't want to make a fool of myself. Careful, man, you turned too soon. How did you make the gauge cluster work, Cornell? So the way I did it was with an Arduino Uno. Yes, this is a BMW paddle shifter. So the Arduino Uno has a CAN bus shield on top of it, and that makes the gauge cluster work with CAN bus language. Oh, don't tell me, Gamezilla. I used to have like 1,000 people when it was a slow day. That's what I had on TikTok back like 2 years ago. And then on the good days, there's one day I was doing a no hesi certification. I had 10,000 people watching at the same time. But they changed the algorithm, and they now, like, sometimes they think I'm driving. So I get shadow banned, and it takes a while for me to go back to normal. So some days you're gonna join my live stream, I'm gonna have 600 people watching. Some days you're gonna join my live stream and I'm struggling to get 100, like today. So it is what it is, but I'm having fun and that's what matters. What wheelbase am I using? I'm using the Fanatec Clubsport DD. The 12 Newton meters model. So there's two Clubsports. One is the 12 and the other one is the 15. However, when people ask me, what would you buy? I would buy a Moza now if I were to buy a new one. I think Moza are on the top of their game now and Fanatec just fell behind. Wrong racing line, Nasus. That's okay, you can judge. I'm never stated to be a professional, but if you want to beat my time, I'm up for it. Just come here, no hesi server, man. nohesi.gg. You can pick the 911 GT3 RS, and if you beat 6 minutes 5 seconds and 7/900ths of a second, then you get my acknowledgement. Ever just drive around realistically? Yes, I do. That's what happens when you try to read the chat, folks. But yes, I do. In the mornings. So if you want to see me driving normal, just tune in the morning at 8 a.m. from 8 till 10. That's when I'm usually live streaming on American Truck Simulator. And then sometimes at the end of the day, I like to come here in No Hesi. And Saturdays I do that as well. Or BeamNG. Depends on the day, depends on the mood. Gamezilla, I do agree with you, man. Having fun is all that matters, man. One day I'm gonna drive here in the Nordschleife, and that's gonna be fun. Does the mileage count from the game? That's so sick if it does. So it counts from the game, but it doesn't remember the game. So the mileage goes up, period. That's what it does. Just like in a real car, if I take the car from here to Japan, it's not going to remember how many miles I drove in Japan. It just knows that it's driven 119,938 miles. Oh, careful, Detrius. And I think in a more few laps here, we're going to turn the miles to 120,000 miles. Don't worry, Evan. I'm not doing a time lap. I'm just following Detrius here, and he's drifting around. I need to learn how to drift. This track is a lot of fun, and even if you're not the best driver around Nordschleife, it's such a fulfilling, feeling when you get to go around the track without crashing. Yeah, that Viper is nice. There's a guy here in Florida that just bought a Viper we follow each other on Instagram, Full Circle. I don't know if you guys have seen him. He has a YouTube channel as well. He just got a very cool Viper V10. Amazing cars. Why don't you overtake him? I'm just following. I don't want to overtake him. Just driving around the track, having fun. I did a lap for time a few minutes ago. I think I can shave a few more seconds off. I never asked your name. Yeah, fly brick, man. Don't worry about it. No, I'm not hiding anything. It's just that I prefer fly brick. It's just simpler. My dream car would be the B5 with B6 headlights. Oh man, I need to learn how to drift. And how have you been, man? How have you been, Arthur? Oh, look. This car has a very heavy 4 seatback settings. Is this the one, the GT3, that have the 8.5 thousand RPM red line instead of the 9K? I don't know. Let's check. No, it's yes, the red line is at 9,000. Oops, I put on neutral. So the neutral, come on. Yeah, 9,000 RPMs. And you can see that it's always going to show 7,500. Oh, blocking the road? Sorry. I stopped in the wrong place. I'll have to get in the game again. Have you ever tried realistic physics servers on the Nord? I have not. After you guys fix it, let me open it up then. Where is it? Is on tier 3, right? Realistic physics. SRP rush. Where is it? Where do you find it? I think it's in tier 2. Okay. Tier 3 realistic server. Nordschleife. Yes. I'm gonna go into the 1. Oh, I got installed the cars. I don't even have the cars. I think it's been forever since the last time. And this is one of the reasons why whenever people ask me what server do you use, this is why I use NoHesi. You just click install and it's literally just installing the cars. Like, as, you know, simple as that. The GR86, I'll check it out. Let me see what cars they have here as it's downloading. So we have the RS60 M2 competition, M2 G87, M3 E46, M5 F90. We have an X3, a Mustang. Oh, Chris's, BMW, the Lexus, Mercedes. Oh, there's the Porsche. This Porsche is one that I'm very used to drive. Oh, the GR86, yeah, and the Supra. I think I had a glitch in my Supra. For whatever reason, when I loaded the Supra the other day, my Supra was like glitching out the interior. I'm gonna check if I can load. I'll try the GR6 though. Let's see, how's the installation going? Still downloading. And I can click install the ones that are already here. There's a bunch of cars. I don't think I have any of them. Thank you, Jason. Double tap to like the live stream. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Termite season. Oh man, I hate those bugs. I just saw your message, Arthur. In Brazil, in my old apartment, we had a termite infestation, and that was annoying as crap. Okay. Finishing, there's just one Lamborghini Urus to install. Sorry guys, gonna have to wait just for a minute until I load all the cars here in the server. I have about 50 minutes left to live stream, so I'm gonna continue having fun with you guys here. With you fine fellas. So while we're here, in case you guys are wondering, this is how you get the gauge cluster to work. So this is a BMW E90 gauge cluster. And this is an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. This is what makes the gauge cluster work. So you put a program in it and it will understand the language from the computer. And this is a Volvo steering wheel. So this is the quick release from Fanatec. This is the control that I use in the back. And this is the Volvo S60R, the original car's steering wheel. All right, we have it all. Do we? Oh, need to install a few ones that are missing. Install. Okay, I think now we have all of them. Really? Dude. Yeah, my house is new, so we do have a termite protection here, but man, I think they're common here in Florida as well. All right, I think now we have all of them. You're completed. Oh, 2 of them are missing. So what should we drive? I think I'm gonna try. Oh, let's see the difference. I'm gonna drive the same 911 and see how different it is on the realistic server. I finished Datris. I don't know if you're still here. If you are, I just finished it. How do you make all of that work? Jump Goat. I do use Arduino. So for the buttons, Arduino Micro Pro. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Arduinos. And then I have the Arduino Uno for the gauge cluster. And yeah, that's how you make it work. Funny, a lot of people, like I wrote on my YouTube, help a small creator by double tapping and subscribing. Like half of them said no. What's happening to the world? Breaks my heart. Do you use Moza? No, I'm using a Fanatec, but I do recommend Moza if one wants to buy a steering wheel. So let me just fix the camera here because this is a new car in theory because it's the real physics. All right, so let me just push here a little higher. About here's good. Let's fix the rear view mirror. I have to use this one now. Oh, good. Awesome. Let's go. Oh, let me see. Datris, did you guys figure out why the steering wheel? Can you see my video? Look at my steering wheel. This is what always happens when I go to the real physics servers. Is it something with my Fanatec? I don't know if you can see it. Like my steering wheel is just waving. Like even if I hold it, it's just trying to push me. Like, see? I'm not doing this. The base or your settings. Okay. Nobody ever had this problem? Am I the first one? Because I've had this problem one time that I tried the realistic server. And it's pretty much impossible to drive. It's kind of funny actually, but it makes it very hard. Yeah, no, it's impossible. It's like it's not even responding. It's not like just it's moving. Like I'm gonna turn and it doesn't turn. See, I'm turning. Let me see on the camera outside how the camera looks on the steering wheel. Yeah, no, it just looks like the wheels are turning, like manually turning. Try a different Fanatec setting. Okay, let me try. Because I had this problem one time that I tried, and it did this. What setting would you change? The strength of the force feedback? Let me try the full force strength, because this is the new thing that they added, right? No. Okay, let me change another setting. I'm gonna just go like 100%. One is gonna stop. I'm gonna turn off the natural damper. No. It just makes it weaker. Yeah, but it's still trying to do the same thing. I hope I don't get kicked out for blocking the server. Back to natural damper. The strength, it's not the one. Force feedback interpolation. Let me turn this down. Yeah, now it's just off completely. Yeah, it turned off. I think the game just turned off. I need to reload the game in order to see. As soon as you change the interpolation, it just, now there's no force feedback. And if I do the test, it's gonna work. Just the game turned it off. Yeah. Sensitivity? No, the sensitivity is how many turns it does. Let me show you. So if I change the sensitivity here, even though the force feedback is not working now, here. So I can put like 200 degrees, that's the sensitivity. So now a full turn, it's just gonna need 200 degrees. That's the sensitivity. So when you put auto, it just knows what game you're playing and it knows how many turns the car, the wheel of the car does. So I think I gotta try another setting. Let me reload server and see. Maybe I'm gonna just change the interpolation thing here. Force feedback. The strength, the damper, the spring. Maybe I'll try the spring effect. Down to 0 and see if that will help. Can you drink and drive responsibly? Yeah, you can. In theory, in the simulator you can. Not that I do, but you can. Okay, let's join the server again. And it's funny, Detrius, it happens. It happens the same way in Nordschleife or SRP on Shutoku. Why the wheel looks like from a BMW? Because it is from a BMW. This is the Volvo. And this is the BMW. I am driving a paddle shifter car. So because of the paddle shifter, I do need a paddle shifter. You can kind of see the paddle shifter here. You can kind of see on the camera. I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Yeah, there's the paddle and the TVs. And that's a beautiful car. This guy. Detrius, come on. Can we get a Volvo S60R, please? Just one. This this Volvo S60R is a pretty good model, man. And I'm pretty sure this guy got it from Forza Horizon. I can take photos of my car if you guys want. Let's see. No, I can see it. Even stopped, it's moving. Like I'm not doing anything, and the wheel is moving. Let me change a few settings before it stops working again. Let me see if that will work. So I tried a spring effect, and that doesn't do anything. Let's try the damper effect. And the force feedback is off again. God dang it. Why does it turn off in the game just by changing a setting? Well, I turned it off. Now the damper. Let's see if it's going to continue doing that. Sure. Hey, I remember this setup from a Facebook S60R forum. Love to random scroll YouTube shorts and come across this. Nice. Yeah. Wow. That is a long time ago, man. If it was on a forum, yeah, I posted this when I built the first version. Does the fuel gauge work? Is it like Fast and Furious movies? Never need fuel, Muttley. Yeah, no, it works. The fuel gauge works. Everything here works, man. There's nothing here that is for show. And I can change what I show on each gauge. For instance, you see the graphics? This is the graphics card. You see the temperature? I need to move it back a little bit now because I moved the camera. So that is the temperature. If you pay attention, it's going to go up because the game is loading. It's cool now. And it's gonna get hot. Just look. It's warming up, and it's not the car water. It's this is the GPU temperature, and I can show. The GPU temperature went from 50s to 60s now. It's going 58, and then it's gonna go higher. As it goes to around 60, it's gonna stay in the center. So yeah, how did you get the Volvo in there? Okay. Yeah, so with the damper off, the force feedback is completely off. Let's see. No, it's not off. Just doing the same thing. Still waving. Okay, so it's not the damper. It's not the spring effect. So I only have a few more. I have the force effect intensity, the force effect strength that I can change. So let's try the force effect strength. And it turned off. As soon as I turn off, it just dies in the game. Resume. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, the M66, man. You can see a person that knows their. You can see my force feedback here if I can reset it in the game. Thought there was a way. Where is it? Force feedback. Yeah, there's no reset. Okay. Do you think it's an in-game setting? I don't know, man. The only server that this happens, man, is the realistic physics. The only server. And I'm running the older CSP because with the newer one, the points, it's not working. So maybe we'll go to the regular server and try to troubleshoot it later. Because I don't know what to try anymore. Oh, and the custom settings stopped since you're here. It says spawning forever. It's been spawning my personal server for like an hour. Yeah, let's go to the normal one, and then it's gonna work. Let me put back the Fanatec force strength to 100% again. And tier 1. Which CSP are you on? Okay, let me tell you. I don't remember the name. I reverted back today because I was on the latest one and the point system was not working. I tested this morning because I wanted to live stream this evening, and it didn't work. So let me check here. I am on the 0.2.9 preview 1. I do have the 0. I have several here downloaded. Pretty easy to. The 0.30, I have it here, the 120 and the 132. Use the 2.12 preview. The 2.12. I don't know if I go that far back here on my, let me see on my files. Light patch. Okay, 2.12 preview. I do have that one. Assetto Corsa. Okay, let's try the 0.2.12 preview. The Only King. Oh man, I don't remember you. I'm so sorry, dude. Jer, are you still here from YouTube? The one that just talked about the M66? How did you get that Volvo in there? Martin, check out my tutorial. It's on my channel. You can see how I did that, and you can follow it. Replace the files, yes. So if you're here, Jer, I don't know if you are, but one fun fact about my my manual transmission here, this was from my real car. I added you on Discord. Maybe I have you on Fanatec setting. Okay, awesome. Let me accept you right now because I usually get a lot of people asking to add me. Found you. Yeah, we'll try this. If it doesn't work, then we'll go to a regular server so I can play a little bit more. I have about half an hour. Okay, we're installed. Yes, we did. Yeah, we're installed. All right, where is the no hesi server? Tier 2 realistic Nordschleife 1. It's a Volvo. Solomon, you recognize the car, dude. Congratulations. I don't have any prizes to give. But, do I have the ding? No, I don't have the ding anymore. Darn it. But you can get a Hadouken. Hadouken! We're a mission passed. Where's the mission passed? Mission passed. Alright, server is now loaded. I mean, it's loading. There we go, loaded. Let's see. Oh, look at that, it works. So it's something with the content preview. Let's see. Make sure. Oh, I just couldn't. Oh man, push something here. There you go. Yes, yes, Detrius, it's working. But it feels weird. It doesn't feel a good force feedback. How do you get the navigation on the Apple CarPlay, Mohammed? Check, I have a tutorial on my channel. You can download. The link is in the description of the video, man. Feels light. Maybe the realistic server has like the power steering. I don't know. What sort of display am I using? I'm using a 65 4K 120 Hz TV. Yeah, the force feedback is numb, but it's working. I can feel the shake, like when I change gears and everything. You're not tripping, Hampton. I have several steering wheels. Oh, that's not you. I thought it was you. Oh, I see. I'll do that. I got the fourth seat back window open here, right here on my side. Let me go to the straight and I'll add. Let's see if I can. The fourth seat back is at 100. Let's put what, maybe 120 to 100%. Yeah, I feel it getting heavier. What do you recommend, Detrius? Like 200? Let's see. Is that an actual CarPlay Evo? No, this is a SimHub dashboard that works and looks like an Apple CarPlay. So if you go to my channel on YouTube and you go to the description of my video that I have a tutorial, if you don't need to watch the tutorial, you can watch the tutorial. You can download it and use on your phone or tablet, because I do also show how to do that. Yeah, now it's working better. Way better. But it feels like, I don't know, it feels different. Maybe because it's your realistic server? And I feel the gears are better now on this one than it was on the other server, Detrius. The gear ratio. It's a lot more the way I'm used to. Like that is a second gear turn for me. Made by a mechanic who has over 7 years of experience making physics. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. I didn't know that. Yeah, I can feel the steering wheel like vibrating when it's it's understeering. Oh, and also, I almost lost my rear. Yes, this is Nürburgring, and I'm on the realistic server for Nordschleife in the No Hesi server. You're in the pits? I'm going back. Okay, I'm in the pits as well. Here I am. You're changing the color of your car? Nice. I gotta try for cutting. I never tried in the Shutoku. When I tried the realistic server, it was doing that thing with the steering wheel, so it was pretty annoying. I'll try, Isaac, I promise. Yeah, you can feel the suspension on this one much better than the other one, obviously. Yeah, and it understeers more. I don't know if Porsches are so understeery, but I never driven a Porsche 911 in Nordschleife, so... Yeah, and it's very twitchy when you brake and you're on a turn. Like some turns here in the ring are in the middle of the brake. You need to brake in a turn. That's complicated, and you can feel the difference here. Why aren't I trucking? So I usually truck in the morning, and in the other times of the day, if I have the time, I go into different places. 2004 El Camino. Yeah, and this Porsche sounds so nice. Hey, Trevi! welcome to the live stream, man. I feel like we're doing a Porsche event here at the track, Detrius. How did you get it, the sim? You can watch my tutorial on my channel, and you can follow it if you want, or just out of curiosity if you're just curious on how I did it. Very twitchy. Depending on the turn, it wants to get the rear loose. The Iowa State Highway Patrol revoked your CDL because of weight station. Probably, man. I blew so many weight stations. That is true, 2004. So I had to come here to Germany and hope that the folks here at Nordschleife would let me drive. Okay, did you build it or buy it? I built it. That's why I have a tutorial. No, this is the Porsche 911 992, the GT3 RS. The same as the one I'm following from Detrius there. As I'm trying to learn the car here, because this is a different physics server. I also lost my rear end there. But I think you were just drifting. But guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream and subscribe if you're not. And you can check my tutorials on my channel. If you are wondering, I'm in the No Hesi server here in the Nordschleife track in their physics, a realistic physics server. You can see the name of the car at the bottom right of my gauge cluster. It's the 992, the Porsche. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I usually try to answer them. I know I'm not driving my usual truck like I do in the morning, but I can try to read the chat and answer it anyways. As we're going through the carousel right now, here in the green hell. And I made it awful. Yeah, it's a completely different experience. I did a 6-minute lap on the Porsche in the Unreal, and now, like, we're doing 5 minutes here, and I'm not even close to the end of the track yet. Detrius, you gotta ask them to add a Volvo S60R, man. You can do the wagon if you prefer, but one Volvo, please? I've been asking this forever, and one day we're gonna get it. I'm gonna keep asking. You need to put your rig on actuators so the whole thing moves. That'd be pretty cool, man. For now, the seat is moving. I do have a butt kicker here, so I do have the feedback from the track on my seat, but the whole rig is not moving. If I ever do that, I need to change the structure of my simulator. Because if you watch my video on YouTube, my tutorial, you're going to see that I use wood to build this. And because it's built out of wood, I don't think it would be able to handle the added, weight and of the movement. There we go. Slowly getting a little faster. Yeah, but it's understeering. This GT3 is understeering a lot. And it loses the rear end, so I think I have to change the brake bias a little bit. If I would fine-tune it a little more. Whoa, too much. Oh, I reduced the gear too much. That was totally on me. I love when there's fog in the ring. Whew. Nice. Are the miles as real as Volvo before was pulled? So J Money, they're going up. They started as they were in the Volvo when I pulled the gauge cluster, but they are going up right now. And in a few more, laps, it will turn into 120,000. We're pretty close to that, actually. Nice, man. And it's interesting. The 4-seat kind of feels heavy when we stop, and then when I was driving, it just goes a little lighter. It would be very hard to get it. Oh man, but Volvos are cool. I'm pretty sure people would drive the Volvo, man. Couldn't you guys just use like a based Volvo that is built somewhere else, like the one that I use on Patreon? The guy built on Patreon, and it's for free. I don't think he can sell it because the model, I think, was originally from Forza Horizon, the Forza Horizon 4. There's a big Volvo community. I know Chris loves BMWs. That's why there's like 90% of the cars are BMWs, but yeah, I noticed that GT3 is very arcade, but it's fun. Yeah, I can only imagine how much they cost. Well, I'll keep hoping. I'll just keep hoping, man. Let's go for another lap. Enjoy the fog in Nordschleife. Let's see if I can make it a little faster. Ouch! 2,000 to 4,000 per car. Yeah, but we need a Volvo, man. Tell him we need a Volvo. Like, we have a bunch of, like, Japanese cars that nobody drives. Yeah, I gotta get all my followers to go into the No Hezzy server and upvote the Volvo. And then we get a Volvo. That would be fun. And the Volvo S60R is a fun car to drive. It was a 6-speed manual transmission. It had 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive. It was pretty fast. It was faster than the BMW M3 from the same year. So, not like Grandpa's car. So much harder to drive this one. Let's go to Assetto Corsa Competizione. Make a server there. Tell them to make a server in the ACC. Turn off the traction control. Let's see how that goes. Turned it off. Too fast. Let me watch out for you. Saw you in the map. Hey. Nice of you to join me. Volvo XC3RS. It's more like Volvo S60RS or a 911R. The Volvo S60RS. Villermano, yes sir, this is a BMW steering wheel. When I need the paddle shifter, I change the Volvo steering wheel to a BMW so I can have the paddle shifter. Kaput. What's kaput? My crashes? That's why we are in a simulator, guys. You have do-overs. You don't have it in real life. Oh, dude, thank you, Speedy Migraine. Thank you, man. Dude, thank you for the super chat, dude. Oh, I gotta love this. It's so much fun. We're driving a, this is a Volvo in an identity crisis, guys. It's a Volvo S60R with a BMW steering wheel, but it sounds and it looks in the game like a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Thank you, user. Thank you, man. If you guys are liking, double tap to like the live stream and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. It helps a lot the channel. We're a growing channel on YouTube. I am a little bit more established in other social media, and this is something I'm trying to, you know, focus a little bit more is on my YouTube channel. So it would be very much appreciated if you guys would give me the honor of being subscribed to my channel. And I do have tutorials. I teach you how to build this. I share the Apple CarPlay. You know, you can join and race with me here in No Hezzy server. You can watch me play with the truck in the morning, BeamNG on Saturdays. We do all sorts of stuff here in the channel. Thank you, Comfortable Shoes. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we're struggling a little bit more today because I'm driving with a brand new, I never driven in this realistic physics server. So this is not the normal physics that Assetto Corsa has. It's an improved physics made by a mechanic that knows this from inside out, and so that's why it's a lot less forgiving as it would be, you know, if I was just driving in a regular server. Diego Sanchez, Nissan Altima Energy. We're not cutting traffic here, buddy. Yeah, we can try to cut. Absolutely. Where the realistic server's on tier 3 now, right, Daters? Oh, for DCS? That would be fun, man. There's the public ones. Whatever you want. I don't mind. We can go to whichever. I'm gonna crash a lot. Let's jump to the pit then. Let's go. Whee! So let me pick one. Let's go to one of the tier 3, just so that I don't crash into anybody while I'm learning. I'm trying to be conscious of other people. Realistic physics, 110 SRP. So I'm going to SRP 1. No, yeah, 1. Speedy Migraine, thank you so much, man. And greetings to Holland. So we're gonna drive another car now. Let's see. Let's drive a BMW. Let's drive Chris's BMW. So Chris is the owner of the server, the No Hesi server, and he has this BMW M4, and he modeled, not him himself, but he has the model of his car in the game, which is pretty amazing. Do you have the extra options? Yes, I do. How does steering wheel get the power musician? It's just a regular Fanatec Clubsport, so it gets the power through the power supply, just like a regular one. Love the needle swipe, man. Oh, we got a issue here. Oh, requires a new version of CSP. It's not gonna work. So the BMW requires, it needs a new build of CSP. Oh, yeah, that's easy. I didn't update my CSP. Just a sec. I think I have to update my custom shaders patch. Let me close. Ooh, shit. I clicked the wrong shit button. Can't cancel it. Yeah, no, it's the content manager. I'm on an older version, I think. And I clicked the wrong button here and I unloaded the CSP, the right version. I just messed up. No, it's asking for the 2.11. Let me reinstall it and see what happens. The 2.12. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. How come when you not speak, it sounds like it's on mute? I don't know. Can you hear the song? I'm playing the music. Should be playing the music. Goober MacBooger. Love your user, man. You got the Moza R12. Nice, dude. That's a good upgrade, man. Yeah, I got the Fanatec Clubsport DD. 12 Newton meters. Oh, nice. I'll check that, Datris. Okay, installed. Let me check it again. Let's see if I can reload it. Join. Yes, sir. I am on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Let's try the BMW again, and let's see if it's gonna work now. Thank you, James. Thank you, man. Let's see if it's gonna work now. My dog is funny. When my wife's not home, she's around. And today, she's not even around when she's not home. Oh, thanks, Cooper. Thank you, man. Well, it's still loading. Hope it's loading. Let me see here. Yeah, it's loading. Ford Mustang, Lexus, Mercedes, Audi, BMW, Ford, and that is going fast. Is it the same name on Twitch? Yes, sir. Same name everywhere. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. Everywhere. There we go. Hear that purr. I just gotta fix the camera here, Datris. Pull behind a little bit, a little up. Let's fix the rear view mirror. And I think it's good. Well, I'm pretty sure it's paddle shifter, so not gonna work with that. There we go. Let me see the force feedback. I gotta pull it up a little bit more. Let's put the 200 that was in the other one. Where do you find car mods for Assetto Corsa? Larv, you don't need to find mods anymore if you go to servers like No Hesi. So all the cars you see here, like this beautiful BMW that was custom made for the server, are available on the server. And you can download them. It's super easy. You just need to open the server and it will open up the Assetto Corsa and it will download from the webpage. From, you know, I don't know. It's automatic, but it's super cool. Let's go. I'm gonna follow you, man. You can go ahead. I'm gonna try to keep up with you. Oh, nice. Oh, there's a problem with the model, Datris, with the car. The turn signal works. The BMW, it shouldn't. I know dad jokes, but I can't help it. It's interesting because you can feel the body roll, which you usually can't in the normal server. Oh wow, yeah, the body rolls way more. So it's a lot harder to go faster here. You're scared for a second? Sorry, man. Yeah, I just gotta do my dad jokes. I was gonna say it started leaking oil, but it's just that the turn signal is still working. And everybody knows that BMWs don't have turn signals. I like the sound of it. Very subtle. So the realistic server here also has realistic traffic, right? Because I see that there's no... the regular gap that we usually find in the server, not here. And there it crashed. Gonna be hard to join. The traffic knocked me over. I'm back to the pits. The traffic just bumped on me. I've driven the M4 a few times, Chris's M4, but never on the realistic physics. Can you link the server? Yes, Goober. So if you go to nohesi.gg, you can find the server. I think I'm on a tier 3, so it's not free, but they do have options for free as well on this server. So all you have to do is go to nohesi, nohesi.gg, and you can find all the servers available. You don't have to join Discord, but if you do join their Discord, you're gonna have a lot more information and help. They got an amazing team there. Detrius works for their team, and they can help you get you set up. They have a ton of FAQs and help. Turtle! I'm not gonna say the rest of your name, but yes, Turtle. So you used to play a lot of Nohesi. It's a shame that the devs are taking 378 years to finish Assetto Corsa Evo. Oh, it's not their fault, man. The devs on the Nohesi are different devs from the Assetto Corsa folks. Oh, come on, no, I don't want to turn. Do you have an S60R in real life? Yes, I do. I have an S60R in real life. It's a 2005 S60R with this manual transmission right here, the Spaceball, which I'm not using right now because I'm driving a car with a pedal shifter, which is a BMW M4. Yeah, their Discord is amazing. If you have Assetto Corsa with you know, a content manager, you're up and running in just a few minutes, man. This server is a lot more fun, Detrius. I gotta tell you that. The way it punishes you if you hit somebody, it's way different. Oh, Daniel, you're here, man. Welcome back. We're now driving in the realistic server here in Japan in a BMW. We're driving the M4, and we have Detrius here in front of us with the Mercedes. And we're cutting traffic in the realistic server, so the gaps are not as, you know, predictable as they are in the other server. Stormy outside? It usually is stormy here for me in Florida. Not today, though. Try your second option. Okay. Let me see. I think it's this one. What should it do? Does it say something? Oh, I gotta look at the, probably it does say in the gauge, right? Let me see if this is the second. It should be this one. Where's my second option? I gotta check which one is my second option now. I know I have it set. It's either one of my air conditioning controls or the temperature knobs. Yeah, I gotta check when we stop. It changed the X-Drive mode. Where does it say somewhere it's changing the X-Drive mode? I hear it. Maybe it did change, because I wasn't listening to the pops in the exhaust. Yeah, loud thunder went off. That's probably it did change. And I love when the sun is setting here in Japan. Let's see. I have a way to quickly set them up if they're not set. I have a extended controls thing here. So where are the extras? Extras. Okay. So my extra C is button 20. So button 20, yeah, so this is A, this is B. So it's on the second one. Okay. Yeah, the traction control is set to 1. And then I can change here. Okay, this turns the lights on. So the extra one turns the light on and off. And then I have the second one, but it doesn't tell me it's changing the drive mode. But I know I'm pressing it. I can manually change it. I'm gonna change it to this one. And now I know it's this one. So I know for a fact when I'm pressing it. Oh, I see it. It's telling me on the top. 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive sport. Okay, let's put the 4-wheel drive sport. Gotcha. Hey, Nick. How you doing, man? Turn the lights on. Because it's nighttime and we can go. So now we are on the 4-wheel drive sport mode. Oh yeah, it's lively now. It's way faster. Does it change the suspension settings as well? Isn't it super late for you, Nick? Go back, go back. I'm alive, I'm alive. I'm okay, I'm okay. Are you guys okay? I'll catch up. There, I'm here. How did you make the gauges work? So I use Arduinos, man. An Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield gets the gauge cluster to work, but you do need to program it. If you're interested, there is a video on YouTube if you search Volvo P2 Sim Hub. Yeah, the pops are amazing. Couldn't stop in time. In NOLA, am I the kid with the turbo Volvo build? No, man, I'm not. My S60R has a turbo, but it's just it's a tuned turbo, but it's not a crazy turbo. I love the tunnel. Oh, Nick, it's pretty late, man. Yeah, the live stream today was pretty good. I can't say it was like record-breaking, but it wasn't bad. See if I can get back onto the track. Yes, I can. Let's catch up with Detrius. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Oh, there's Arthur on the sim in the house. Nice. A lot of good people here, folks. We got Detrius and we got Arthur on the sim. He's probably live streaming too. I don't know if he's live streaming. Is that a BMW steering wheel? Yes, it is. Whenever I do need a pedal shifter, I use a BMW steering wheel because I do have the pedal shifter on this BMW. I just fixed the steering wheel. It has a proper logo on it. How many hours? Or minutes or hours did it take you to add the whole build? I took about 3 weekends to have the first version of my build. But I've been working on this build for about 3 years now, man. Sorry, Arthur. Let's try to catch up with Detrius. Oh, there he is. Oh, don't worry, Daniel. English is not my native language either. How are the buttons of the steering wheel connected to the PC? Like, where do the wires go, Adrian? Very good question. If you watch my tutorial on YouTube, you'll understand how I do it. I am using a Fanatec steering wheel. So, because Fanatec has a particular way of making their force feedback work, it needs to detect a real official Fanatec steering wheel. Otherwise, it won't work. So because of that, inside of the steering wheel, there is the PCB of a Fanatec. That means I was able to get the buttons on the steering wheel, all of them, to connect to the Fanatec motherboard. And now it's just going through the same wires as the Fanatec does. On my video, on my channel, you can understand how I do it. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Enola. I've been here in the US for about 10 years now, so I should be speaking good English. I speak it every day. I have to work speaking English, and you know, my wife is Brazilian, so we always speak Portuguese in the house. But my daughter was born here in America, so she speaks English and Portuguese, which is something we really do want to preserve, is that she still speaks Portuguese. I don't think I had this much fun, Detrius, on a server from a long time. I love the realistic physics. It feels so much more like real. I know it sounds silly, but it's not as forgiving. Like when you hit somebody, and the way you have to think about before you cut, it's way better, man. Thomas, I do agree with you, man. I gotta get the GTA 5 back up running. I used to live stream with GTA 5, but GTA 5 got me a little PG rating one day. It was talking about the language. So I was like, I want to keep it PG, you know, all the time here. I don't curse a lot. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm not going to play GTA for a while now. Yeah, the 2-lane here is going to be tough now with the heavy traffic. Yeah, I don't know why my force feedback is still not, I don't think this is how you guys meant it to work. But I'm pretty sure now that it's a CSP preview problem. It's the driver, because it's not a setting from Fanatec. Let's put it this way. Because when we changed it, it started working. So I'm pretty sure it's something with the setting, with the driver, not the setting. Are you gonna make the U-turn there, or are you gonna go straight? Continue going. Oh, you're making a turn. Gotcha. Funny. I don't do a turn like this in a regular server. I usually go and pull the handbrake. I don't feel confident doing that. Yeah, I think it's really important for kids to be bilingual when they can. You could speak French and Gaelic as a kid. Oh man, I'm sorry you lost it, but yeah, it's important. What car am I driving, Pixel? I'm driving the BMW M4. You can see the name right down here. I'm in the No Hesi server, BMW M4. This is the Chris BMW, so the owner of the server is called Chris, and he has the same car in real life, and they modeled it in the game. So pretty cool car. What do I do for a living? I work with market research. Pretty boring job if you know, compared to streaming. But I work with market research. And I think my family just got home, so I think we'll get to the pits and then I'll have to end the live stream for tonight because I want to spend time with them. Oh, that's so cool. So they thought about the handbrakes. That's interesting. It makes total sense because the BMW has an electronic handbrake. This is so cool. Because I'm used to every car in the game, just the handbrake works like normal. Well, that's a lot of languages, Daniel. And I suppose you like Renault cars. Yeah, I feel the weight transfer of the car on the 4C-back. That's something that I don't usually feel in other, even in the regular Assetto Corsa. If I'm not driving in one of the servers, I don't feel the weight transfer like this on the 4C-back. You had one, but it broke down. Renaults are good. I don't have any particular love for them. I remember them in Brazil. I don't see them here in the US, obviously, but they were pretty common in Brazil. Citroën, Renault, and also the Peugeot. Elijah, hello, man. Yeah, now I'm getting to understand the way the body rolls a little better. Like I feel less loose, if it makes sense. Oh, is it big in the UK? I know they're French cars. I had a cousin that had a Renault Megane, I don't know how you would say it in English. We'd say in Portuguese Megane. Which was an interesting car. I remember from the early 90s, late 90s. You owned a Peugeot 505 in the States? Oh wow! I don't think I've ever seen a Peugeot here in the United States. It's interesting that they're not available in Canada because Canada has the French part, so it would make a lot of sense that they would like to drive French cars. I don't know. Makes sense in my head. I had a friend that was totally in love with Peugeots, and he had the 206, the 306, and then the 406. He was a big Peugeot guy. Oh, you have a lot of Peugeots, Daniel, but you have Renault in your name. Oh yes, that one, the Megane. That's how we call it in Portuguese. I don't know how to say it in English, but Megane. I remember it used to say things like in the late 90s model, like if you're running out of fuel, it would go and say you're running out of fuel in French. I don't know how to say that in French, but oh, now Chris Statris is going. Ah! We're both crashing. I just went right through you. Why don't I overtake the red car? I'm just following him. When you're just cutting traffic like this, your purpose is not to pass them, it's to follow closely. So I'm not trying to pass him, I'm just trying to go nearby. And when I'm live streaming, better for me to follow than to lead, because you can barely see cars in my rear view mirrors, but you can see him cutting traffic. It's a lot more fun if you can see people, and that's a real person driving, not like the NPCs around. Oh, so that's how you got him? They got stuck in traffic. Let them go. And we got Arthur on the sim in the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Almost lost the rear. Oh, no, 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 no. Hold. Oh, okay. We were a ghost, and we are alive. Let's catch up. Oh, the Clio. Yes, I remember that one. That's the small one, isn't it? The ugliest car I've ever seen in my life was the Renault Twingo. That was the ugliest car I've ever seen in my life, up until the Nissan Juke. Those were like, you know, they're fighting to see who's the worst. I think Nissan kind of took over. Twingo was pretty bad though. And very small. They were small before the smart cars came. You used to work? For work? Oh man, that car is so ugly. You would take an older Touareg over the X5, maybe a Q5. The Lexus is nice. The Q450. That Lexus is nice. Oh, the Kia Soul. You're right, Daniel. That one is pretty bad. But I think the Nissan Juke is the worst. That thing has a weird headlight. I don't know what to make of that. When I reach 1 billion followers, I do it in real life. Okay. I wouldn't do it in real life, and that's kind of why. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of Teslas, but I don't think they're ugly. I don't think Teslas are necessarily ugly. I'm just not a big fan of all electric cars. That is just, you know, my take on it. I'm okay with hybrids. I'm just not okay with 100% electric. And I don't, to me, it's not one of those positions like, oh, I need gas, you know, fuel, crazy, that kind of stuff. It's just, I'm not confident. to take like a normal road trip without having to plan my life around where I'm gonna have lunch and if there's gonna be a battery place where I can, you know, charge my battery. Oh, they're big here in US. In Florida, like, they're everywhere. You think they're ugly? I don't know. I wouldn't call them ugly. I don't like their interior. Especially the new ones that don't have a dashboard. Like, to me, I can't register cars that don't have a dashboard. Just having an iPad in the center console, that's not a dashboard. That's a car for people who don't like to drive. I need a dashboard. I need something here. But you're not gonna call me dead in a car that does not have a dashboard. So that's my opinion about it. Whoa. Ow, I didn't see Detrius was turning on the right. Sorry, Detrius. Thought you were on the behind me. One arm. This game is called Assetto Corsa for PC, and we are in the No Hesi server at the Shutoku Revival Project track. And the server we're going right now is the realistic server. So we have Arthur on the Sim. He's on TikTok, and we have Detrius. He's one of the managers for No Hesi, driving in the red Mercedes. And now that we are at the pits, we're gonna stop, and I'm gonna have to end the live stream. Can you get the BMW M4? This is the M4, man. We are in the BMW M4 X-Drive. Where's the mouse? Where's my mouse? There you go. This is the BMW we're driving right now. Let's turn off the traction control. Oh, it's off already. Let's see if I can. All right, guys. So with this weird donut that I'm doing right now here, let me lower the volume a little bit. I thank you guys for watching, and I do hope to see you guys tomorrow morning. I will live stream from 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. I live stream every single morning from 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time till 10 a.m. Around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually in the mornings I drive a truck. In the evenings I don't have a usual schedule for live streaming, so I'll just stop by when I have the time. Today I had the time, so I was playing here in Assetto Corsa. If you're interested in playing, this is the No Hesi server. You can find more information at www.nohesi.gg. If you are not following, subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Come on, you've been watching, you know you want it. If you want to see more information, I do have tutorials on my channel. I have tutorials on the steering wheel that I'm using right here. I have a video showing all the details about my triple TV setup here, that you can see that it works with, you know, the inside. How do I make it everything work, even the wipers, everything. So hope you guys liked. Subscribe, do all that good stuff. I hope to see you again on the next one, and join my Discord if you haven't done so. Also, we do share a lot of information there, talk about gauge clusters, you know, building real cars, playing games, all that good stuff. Detrius, thank you so much for showing me some of the cool stuff you guys got going on. Shout out to Detrius and Arthur on the Sim on TikTok. Go check him out, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next.